Hello my dear students. So we are planning to work out a question paper. So as you have told me, as you have demanded me to have a detailed solution question paper solving, I will be doing all the examinations detailed solutions from different videos. So that will be very helpful for you. So students, I have to say one thing, that if you are a serious candidate who want to crack this type of examination, or if you want to study the concepts, please watch this video till the end, because each and every questions you will be getting a lot of concepts, and your concepts will be getting clear a lot of times. So that is what I expect from this video. And important thing I have to say is that if you are a new member, please make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video. Okay, so let us now look into questions without much lagging. So let's come directly to the question number one. Question number one, how you are solving. If increasing 20 by p percentage gives same result as decreasing 60 by p percentage. Students, in the question result it is given that increasing 20 by p percentage gives same result as decreasing 60 by p. Same result, which means that it can be equated. That is what they mean by same result giving. So hope you have got that. Then what is p percentage of 70? That is our question. We have to find it out. What is the p percentage of 70? So students, it is very clearly identifiable that this topic comes under the percentage section, right? So there is a direct formula for this. Students, I have to say you that from the percentage section, I have already made a video regarding how to all the formulas and important shortcuts. I am giving the link on the I button at the top right. So you can click that and watch that video. You can definitely score percentage, full marks in percentage, and all the formulas are covered in this. So we have to solve this question. So from my topic that I have taught you, I can say that you can apply the direct formula here. Okay, so let us now apply the direct formula and find out the answer. If any quantity is increasing or decreasing by a certain percentage, or decreasing to a number or certain anything like that, I have given the direct formula over there. That is, in this case, considering the first section, increasing 20 by p percentage can be written as 20 into 100 plus p divided by 100. So that is a direct formula here. Hope you have got it. Our first step is there. Then how we are going to write when some values are decreasing? That is our second step. Decreasing 60 by p percentage. That can be written as 60 into 100 minus p divided by 100. Hope you got it, students, how we reached this formula. I have already explained that in our chapter, and you can visit that and study this. All the formulas for the chapter percentage is covered there. So our next step is we have to find the value of p. So how we are going to find the value of p? Students, p value can be found out easily by equating. I am not going to solve that here because those are the basic calculations. So I think that there is no need of explaining a lot of into this, how to solve this and all. So students, I am planning to write the value of p directly. The value of p can be, you will be on solving, you will be getting the value of p to be 50. Therefore, what's our next step? We have to find out p percentage of 70, right? P percentage of 70 can be find out by 70 into 50 divided by the 100 remaining for the percentage. This can be easily solved out by cancelling out both the zeros, and you can finally reach the answer to be 35. So let us look what is 35 in the option. Yes, it is given here 35. The last option is 35. So this is the answer. Hope you liked this method of solving, and students, I will say that please by heart some of the important formulas, because solving by concepts takes a lot of time, but if you are that much of expert, you can do it. So students, let us come directly to the question number second, how we are going to solve this. If the Republic Day of India in 1980 falls on Saturday, X was born on March 3rd, 1980, and Y is older than X by 4 days. Then Y's birthday fell on. So students, this is clearly a topic from the calendar section. If you have studied the calendar section, you can definitely find out. Actually, you do not need to study anything from this topic. It's just a matter of common sense. If you have the common sense, you can definitely follow it out. If you have some idea. So students, Without wasting the time, I will be explaining the answer. The 1980, the year 1980 is a leap year, right? Which has a February 29. So according to the question, as the Republic Day of India is 1980, that is 26th of January is Republic Day. 26th January 1980 falls on a Saturday. They have already given it in the question, right? So what you can conclude from here? There is nothing. You can finally conclude to the answer. If 26th of January is 1980 is Saturday, then you can definitely write the next 31st of Jan 1980, right? So what will be that day? That day will be Thursday here. So it's a Thursday. Similarly, you can count the number of weeks and finally found out that 3rd March. You can finally find it out. 3rd March of 1980 is a Monday, right? It's a Monday. So what will be Y's birthday? It is a difference of 4 days, right? So Y's birthday, on the difference of 4 days, it will be coming. Yes, answer is right. Friday. So Friday is the answer. So what's the option? Option B. Option B is the correct answer. Hope you have got this. If you have any doubt regarding this, I will be making another video regarding how to explain, but I will be continuously uploading 3 or 4 days with the question paper working out. That will be definitely helping you. So nothing much more confusion in that. Coming to the next question. Find the missing series in the given series. So students, in any of the questions, if series is coming, what you have to do is just take the first 2 numbers and find out the pattern and check whether it falls for the 3rd number also. But here we do not have the 3rd number to check the pattern. It is blank here, right? It's blank, so we cannot have a check whether the pattern is right or not. Students, there is nothing much more confusion in it. If you practice more and more questions, you can easily find it out, the answer. So I will say the trick here is in 1 plus 2 square is equal to 1 into 4 equal to 4. That is the first term here. So coming to the next one, 2 into 3 square. 2 into 3 square means it is 2 into 9, which is equal to 18. I think it's almost right to our assumption. Next is 3 into 4 square. So you know 3 into 4 square is 16. 3 into 16, which is equal to 48. So, but we do not know whether our pattern is right or not. So let us take the other number also. 4 into 5 square. That is 4 into 25, right? 4 into 25 is definitely 100. So our pattern method is right. So students, that's the only thing you have to consider here. So sorry students, here is 1 into 2 square. Okay, I have accidentally written here plus. So 1 into 2 square. So our pattern is right. 4, 18, 48 and 100. So the answer here is 48. Yes, option C is the correct answer. 48 is the answer. So students, in case of any series questions, it's always better to check the first 2 numbers and check whether the numbers are falling. If I am writing here 1 into 2 square equal to 1 into 4 equal to 4. And if I am taking 1 into 3 square, it will be nearer to 9. So 18. So what you have to do is you have to just make adjustment to the previous number or to the existing number and like that. And try to connect it with the number 18 and 4. So that you will be definitely getting a pattern and follow that pattern. Within the seconds you can find the answer. So hope this information was helpful for you. Coming to the next question. 6 tasks and 6 persons. Task 1 can't be assigned to either person 1 or 2. So 2 persons we cannot assign that work. Task 2 must be assigned to either person 3 or 4. So after 6 persons are here, there is only 4 persons remaining. And from that 4 persons, 2 other people cannot be assigned a particular type of work. That is 2 and 2 here are fixed. And the remaining is only 2. So that will constitute the 6. So what is our question here? 6 tasks and 6 persons. Task 1 can be assigned to either person 1 or 2. Task 2 must be assigned to either person 3 or 4. Every person has to be assigned a task. How many ways can the assignment be done? Students, it is clearly a portion from the arrangement section, right? So first of all, try to identify from which topic the question is asked. It is from the arrangement section. So you have to find it out. How many number of ways the assignment can be done. Students, I have to say that number of ways of doing work 1. That is this section only. We are not considering this, the first case. Considering the first case, we can say that the number of ways of work can be done is only 4, right? Because two persons, they are telling in the beginning that task 1 cannot be assigned to either person 1 or 2. So there is only 4 ways remaining. Coming to the second set, number of ways of doing work in the second case, which is 2, right? So the remaining works can be done in how much of ways? So they are asking remaining work can be done in how much of ways? So students, the answer here is the fixed topics we are going to fix first. That is, it will be coming like 4 into 2. There is nothing much arrangement possible because these two places are already fixed. That is 4 into 2 into, we can say that there is a remaining 4, right? That we are writing it as 4 factorial. So this will be coming like 8 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. On solving this, you will be definitely getting the final answer. Hope you have got the concept. If you have any other doubt, we can solve it later because I haven't done the chapter on arrangement. If I have done it, you may have easily understood it. So let's go to the next question. So students, coming directly to the fifth question. A number when divided by a divisor leaves a remainder 24. When twice the original number is divided by the same divisor, the remainder is 11. What is the value of divisor? So students, this question has been repeatedly seen in several other question papers. So you have to keep this in mind how to solve this question, because there is a 90% chance that this type of examinations the question may come. If any of the questions like this is coming, that is leaving a remainder of a particular number, and when twice the original number is divided by the same divisor and getting a particular remainder, then they will be asking what is the value of divisor. You do not have to do anything. All you have to remember is the remainder. Remainder is equal to 24 into 2 minus 11 according to the given question, right? So on solving this, you will be getting the final answer. The value of the divisor is 48 minus 11, which is equal to 8 minus 1, 7, 37. 37 is the answer, which is option number last option number. So hope you got it, and that's a very easy question. So let's come to the next question. Question number 6. In how many ways 15 people can be seated around 2 tables with seating capacities 7 and 8 people? So you have to clearly know the chapter from permutation and combination. So that is what here it is asked. So we know that in any of the cases, if the people to be seated around and picking up from a certain quantity, so we will be using combination in that topic, right? You know that for permutation it is for arrangement, and for combination it is on picking up of people, like probability and all, we are using combination. So usually from this topic coming are picking up of a ball from a group of ball. So this question is repeatedly asked in several other examination. So you have to keep this in mind, how to find out the picking of a probability. The probability that the ball is a green ball, or the probability that the ball is a red ball, like that. And the questions like this, how many people can be seated around? Then the probability of winning a lottery. So these questions are the most usual questions coming from this section. And for the time being, for this question, I will be showing to you how to solve this question, okay? So let's come directly to the question and read it out. In how many ways can 15 people be seated around 2 tables with seating capacity 7 and 8 people? Students, it is very clear that the selection is always using the combination. 8 persons out of 15 can be selected by 15 C8, right? So, and also on giving, they can be arranged at 7 factorial ways as the capacity. So the number of arrangements for this section is 15 C8 into 7 factorial into 6 factorial. So that is the total number of arrangement. Total number of arrangement is given here. Selection of 8 from 15. So that is what it is given, the final answer. Answer is option C. Hope you have got it. I haven't done a playlist for this chapter. Probability I will be doing probability for this permutation and combination, etc. I'll be doing, so you will be getting all the concepts clear, short videos. So let us move on to the next question for the time being. Coming to the seventh question. What is the sum of all positive integers lying between 200 and 400 that are multiples of 7? Very easy question from AP and GP, arithmetic progression and geometric progression. Harmonic progressions are usually less asked in this examination. Usually AP is asked most of the time. In some rare cases GP is also used. So here it is AP. We have to find the sum of all positive integers lying between 200 and 400 that are multiples of 7. So what is the first number that is a multiple of 7? That we have to find it out, right? So how we are going to find out? Students, just do the trial and error method, or just by assumption we can say that when you finally look onto the number, you can see 203 is the first number that is exactly divisible by 7. Students, I have already done a video regarding how to find the divisibility of a number, so I will be giving that link to in the I button at the top, so you can click on that and watch that video for how to find out the divisibility. Divisibility test can be done easily. So that is the heading of the chapter. That will be very helpful. So this is the first number we have got. 203 is the first number. So students, we have got the first number to be 203, which is the first number, and we have to find the last number to find the total number of sum, right? In the question it is given that 400 lying between 400 and 200. So 200 will not be added, and also 400 will not be added. We must not consider 400 and 200. So just before the number of 400, it is 300 is 399, right? Exactly 399 is divisible by 7. So we have got the first and last number. So now it is very easy using a single formula, that is sum of numbers if last digit and the first digit is known as Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus an. On applying this formula and substituting these values for a and an respectively, you will be getting the final answer for the question. So that is how you find out the answer. N is the total number of term. So this is the formula if the last term and first term are known, and we have to find the sum of the digits. So here the final answer seems to be 8729. After you substitute the value, you can see the answer to be 8729, the option A. Hope you understand, students. So let's come directly to the next question. Question number 8. The difference between ages of two brothers is a prime number. Okay, the difference between ages of two brothers is a prime number. The sum of their ages is also a prime number. If elder brother is 28 years old, how many values age of younger brother take? So only we have to find how much number of values. We do not have to find the age or anything like that. How many values can age of younger brother take? So students, it is clearly given in the question. The difference between ages of two brothers is a prime number. Let the age of the elder brother, okay, the age of the elder brother be x, and the age of the younger brother be y. So it is given that x minus y is a prime number. It is very clearly known. The sum of their ages, that is x plus y, is also a prime number, right? If elder brother is 28 years old, how many values can age of younger brother take? Students, that is just substituting the values. That is, if x is equal to 28 years old, then what will be the value of y? That is what we have to find. If the value of x is equal to 28, then y can take the value 25. That is, the difference will be a prime number, and the sum is also a prime number. So we can take the value y is equal to 25 if x is equal to 28. X is equal to 28 is given in the question. Okay, so now let us look into another assumption. Wait students, I have to rub this because there is no space here. Okay, so that is one value is now we have got one value. So let us look into the other possibility. So students, by substitution let us look into other values. So it is clear that these two values, that is addition x plus y and x minus y, both will be giving prime numbers. So that is satisfied. So let us assume the next prime numbers. So if x is equal to 28, that is already fixed. We have to only change the y. Let us take the y to be 15 years. In this also, x plus y and x minus y both are prime numbers. Both satisfies the condition, that is prime numbers. So how many set we can say? Is there any other possibility? Just check it out. Keep the x constant and change the value of y when x is equal to 20. Then coming to the other one, when y is equal to 9. Okay, when y is equal to 9 years. Yes, that also satisfies the condition. 28 plus 9 and 28 minus 9. You will be getting both of it as a prime number. And I hope that there is no other way. There is no other number. So totally we have obtained 1, 2 here and 3 here. Right? So total 3 times is possible. So the answer is option number 3. There is no other way by which we can arrange this. So that's all regarding this question. That's a very easy question. You just have to substitute the values. Coming to the next one, question number 9. Find the least 5-digit number which when divided by yes, students, all I have to say is if there is in any question it is given least 5-digit number which when divided by a certain number leaves the semi remainder, etc. like that, you have to find the LCM. In some examinations, they will be giving you questions like number of plants to be planted across a row and column, so that you have to find the minimum number of rows required for successfully planting the trees. Sometimes they will be asking questions regarding a garden and all. So in those cases, you have to find the HCF of a number. Okay, so in this case it is LCM we have to find out. Students, I have already taught you how to find the LCM of a number in a very easy manner. I have given the link in the I button. Just go through the I button and check out how to find the LCM shortcut. That will definitely help you in solving this question. So I am not going to explain this here, because this shortcut I have taught you of LCM can be applied everywhere, and we do not need our primitive method of division and finding out the answer. So watch that shortcut and find out the answer. At finally you will be seeing the answer to be 10,081. So this is the answer. Okay, so for the time being we are coming to the last question. So the last question is here is 10. In what ratio should a 20% methyl alcohol solution be mixed with a 50% methyl alcohol solution, so that the resultant solution has 40% methyl alcohol in it? Very easy question from the topic alligation and mixture. So how we are going to solve this? Let the mixture number 1 be M1 and the mixture number 2 be M2. So it is given that 20% of methyl alcohol is to be mixed with 50% of methyl alcohol solution, so that the resultant is 40% methyl alcohol. So how we are going to find this? Students, this is very easy, but please consider always while writing, the lowest value has to be always written in the left hand side. So in some cases you may get the answer to be wrong if you are moving this to the right hand side. So always keep the lesser value among these two to be on the left side. So that is what regarding it. So how we are going to solve this? Students, here is no space, so I am writing it here. 20%, 50%, and here comes the 40%, that is combined value. Then subtract this, that is 10%, and from here it is 20%, right? Yes, we have got the answer. So what's the required ratio? They are asking the required ratio. In what ratio it should be mixed? Ratio is 10:20. On finally cancelling out, you will be getting it as 1:2, which is the answer option number A. So that is how much easy it is. So students, I don't want the video length to be too large, because you may find it difficult to follow, and also it will be difficult for others who follow this page regularly. So what you have to do is subscribe to the channel and enable the bell icon. I will be making a special playlist for this solved question papers of various examination. So you can go through this playlist and finally find out the required topics that will be helpful for you. So without increasing too much of video length, I am concluding for the time being. I will be uploading further videos on quantitative aptitude solving, reasoning, English, general awareness, etc. So that will definitely help you. So hope this video have helped you a lot. Thank you. You can clear your doubts from the comment section. I hope that all the questions here are explained very well. So please don't forget to watch the I button videos. I have given the link on the I button. So please watch that. All the best for the examination. That's all regarding students. Please make sure to share this video with your friends. Thank you.